And welcome back to the Battle of the Rock here at the Rockwall High School 9th grade campus, or Rock 9 or R9, whichever one makes you feel better. Right now we got the Rockwall Yellow Jackets versus Flower Mound. And Rockwall has won their first 2 games here at the Battle of the Rock, and Flower Mound won their first 2 games. So we have a battle of the undefeated teams here at the Battle of the Rock. And just as a little preview, in the previous game, the Yellow Jackets faced off against Arlington Martin, and they won both sets. The first one 25-21, and the second one 25-19. And the first game for the Yellow Jackets, they played against Ursuline, in which they won 25-19 and 25-18. So competitive games all around. Flower Mound, also a very respectable team. Head coach Jamie Siegel, it's her 7th season being the head coach of Flower Mound, and is the former USA Today Coach of the Year for high school, where the Flower Mound Jaguars, excuse me, I had to look at my notes here for that one. They finished 43-7 in 2018-2019 season. So very impressive since the beginning for head coach Jamie Siegel. This year so far, they are 500 through 4 games, 2-2. However, I will say, records through 4 games, does that matter very much? Not really. But again, they're undefeated today, 2-0. Same thing with the Yellow Jackets. So we'll see which team will be able to keep their momentum rolling into this one. Should be very exciting. The front line for the Yellow Jackets have been playing very well today. Ryan Anderson has been playing very well. I know that in the first match against Ursuline, she played a very great game. And in the second game against Arlington Martin, Zaylee High played a fantastic game, especially in the second set to end it off. Many times did High's kills just gain velocity and hit off the top of the hands of the defenders many times. So those are the notes for today. And we will see you for the actual game. They keep doing this to me where they add more time to the clock, but it's no matter. We have commercials for you. I know everybody likes commercials. We'll be right back with Rockwall versus Flower Mound here at the Battle of the Rock.
Investing in you and our community is what sets Alliance Bank apart. We are community banking. That's why you can find us at nearly every event volunteering, sponsoring, and donating. Alliance Bank has been serving Rockwall County for over 16 years, and with your help, we have grown into the go-to bank for our community. Time to start a new business, time to expand your business, ready for a new home or a like new home, we will be there because that's who we are. Alliance Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We are CallMet. We make steel landscaping products that are perfectly flexible, perfectly durable, so you can make your yard perfectly you. CallMet, defined by steel.
Many of you know that Rest Haven has been a part of this community for over 50 years. Dwayne and Ann Kane founded this business in order to take care of the families in the community. I've taken on that, and I want to keep doing it for each and every one of you. I grew up here in Rockwall, and it's important to me that this community continues to operate the way it always has. That is neighbor taking care of neighbor. When I lost my dad, Rest Haven took care of my family, and it is my intention to take care of as many families as I can in the future.
Shop an exceptional selection of new pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles at Rockwall Ford, the home of rock bottom pricing. With hundreds of new vehicles, we're sure to have the right one for you. And when your vehicle needs to be serviced, schedule your appointment online with our master certified technicians. Your next Ford is waiting for you at Rockwall Ford. Log online for your rock bottom deals. Just click, print, and buy. Shop the Rock today. I-30 exit 205.
RockwallFord.com.
At Rockwall Sports Center, your logo is our business. We specialize in custom branded apparel, shirts, hats, jackets, polos, and even team uniforms. Whether you need custom gear for your corporate outings, staff retreats, company parties, or just new staff wear, we've got you covered. We can use your design or help you design a new one. We offer high-quality customer service and always put our customers and their satisfaction first. Contact us today and let us show you how Rockwall Sports Center.
And we are back. Thank you for joining us once again. This is the Rockwall Yellow Jackets versus the Flower Mound Jaguars. Both teams are 2-0 in the Battle of the Rock tournament today at the Rockwall 9th grade campus. My name is Trevor Webb on broadcast. I am by myself. I'm all alone. And I'm very lonely without Billy Quinton here right beside me. But I think I'll be okay. In the previous games, Rockwall faced Ursuline and Arlington Martin. I almost said Wiley again, but it's Arlington Martin. And the Yellow Jackets were able to defeat both teams in 2 sets. They did not go to a 3rd set. Flower Mound also defeated their 2 previous opponents, although I'm unsure who they faced. I'm sorry, I need to be better. I need to be better as a broadcaster to tell you the most accurate information. Regardless, we're about to begin the game and begin the first serve. On the court for the Jackets, number 15, Olivia Clayton, who is taking the role of libero during this game. 11, Ainsley Edgington. 37, Presley St. Clair. 17, Ryan Anderson. Number 4, Zaylee High. Number 12, Rain Fricks. And those are the players for the Yellow Jackets right now on the court. For Flower Mound, number 7, I don't want to say this name correctly, Gelly St. Laurent. Very cool name, by the way. Number 12, that's Catherine Thompson. Number 10, Aaliyah Edmond. Number 8, Nala Hurst. Number 2, Hayden Curtis. And their libero, number 1, Shar Young. Serving it right now is Rockwall first, Edgington. Flower Mound receives. And Aaliyah Edmond gets the kill right away. Another 1-2-3. Or excuse me, that's the first 1-2-3. I've just seen many today. And so that is 1-0 right now for Flower Mound. Flower Mound served it, unfortunately. Rockwall could not contain that serve right there. It is now 2-0 for Flower Mound. Serving was Edmond. She has Flower Mound's 2 points so far this game. Anderson with the kill, received by Flower Mound. Edmond once again puts it right down the middle. She scores her 3rd point today so far in this first set, 3-0. And she goes back to serve it. The 6-foot-tall sophomore for Flower Mound is Aaliyah Edmond. Rockwall receives the serve from Edmond. Anderson attempted to kill that over the middle, but it was just out of bounds over the faraway line. Oh, excuse me. They're calling a tip. Therefore, it is 3-1. It is now Rockwall serving. Audrey St. Clair, 5'7" senior. Flower Mound receives, sets it up. And hope Erdman, the 6'1" junior, with the kill over the left-hand side, is now 4-1 for Flower Mound. Serving is number 1, Shar Young. Rockwall receives it, set up for Cuppet. Received back by Flower Mound, and St. Laurent attempted the kill there, but it was just a little bit too far over the line. It is now 4-2. Rockwall serve. It looks like Clayton will be the one serving this ball. Received by Flower Mound. Set up for Erdman. Rockwall attacks. Anderson was blocked partially. And number 7, St. Laurent, was able to get it. But Rockwall received, and they attempted to get over the net, but was then blocked by number 14. That is Caitlin Axton, the 6'1" junior. St. Laurent serving the ball. Set up right over the middle. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get it. Was Emily Kinn. Now set up for the back line. Was received by Rockwall. And Anderson hits it right between the blocker's hands. Good shot from Anderson. There's a good effort from Aaliyah Edmond of Flower Mound. It was a nice set by number 2, Hayden Curtis, for Flower Mound, for Edmond on the back line, but a great reception there from St. Clair. And now Rockwall sets it up for Cuppet, and Flower Mound receives. Edmond over the top. St. Clair saved it, and Emily Kinn puts it right over the middle. It is now 5-4 in favor of Flower Mound. And now it's Ashton Worth serving the ball. And number 6, Hope Erdman, with the spike right over the middle, was able to get it right over the hands of the blockers at the middle for Rockwall. It is now 6-4. Back to serve is Nala Hurst, 5'8" sophomore for Flower Mound. Received by Rockwall, set up for Cuppet, and she was able to get that right over the top. And it is now 6-5. A close one so far after Flower Mound. Looks like they were attempting to pull away very early. I believe they had a 4-0 lead at the beginning of the game, but is now 6-5. Some quick adjustments for Rockwall, and going back to serve is Presley St. Clair, the 5'6" junior. Number 2 sets it to Edmond. Rockwall was not able to corral it. A good set by Hayden Curtis of Flower Mound, and Edmond was able to finish that ball. It is now 7-5. Back to serve for Flower Mound is Caitlin Axton. Rockwall receives, set up a quick set for Emily Kinn, but Flower Mound was able to corral it. And Edmond with a vicious kill right over the middle blockers there. It is now 8-5. Edmond has about 6 of the 8 points so far for Flower Mound, making her presence known. Axton once again serving it. And Rockwall wasn't able to get a kill over the middle. They were just able to put it up. Edmond again. Once again, Edmond, another point scored. It is 9-5. A timeout was called now by Rockwall. As far as I'm aware, that's the first timeout that they've called in these 3 games that they have played. Once again, it is 9-5. Flower Mound is up by 4. So far, Aaliyah Edmond, number 10, the 6-foot sophomore for Flower Mound, is absolutely making a name for herself here. Many sets have gone her way, and she's just taken advantage of all of them. On Rockwall's side, it seems that the blockers are just not able to get up just in time for Edmond's powerful spike. So adjustments have been made. Zaylee High is now in the game. Serving once again for Flower Mound is number 14, Caitlin Axton. Edgington sets it for High, and High was able to get it in the back left corner. 9-6. So right after a timeout, they were immediately able to capitalize. And maybe they could gain some momentum here after that first one. Emily Ken is set to serve this one. And Ken sets it, or serves it, just a little bit too far. It is now 10-6. Hayden Curtis, number 2 for Flower Mound, is set to serve. And it hits the net as it goes over. Set for High, and it was blasted right through the blockers. It is now 10-7 in favor of Flower Mound. Set to serve this one is Ainsley Edgington. Flower Mound is able to corral that one after it almost went out of bounds. Edmond over the top. Rockwall is able to set it for Anderson. Hit it on the far side, received by Flower Mound. Set for Edmond once again. Received back from Rockwall, good effort there. And St. Laurent would just dump it right over the top. Good play by St. Laurent. Was able to just tap it right over the top of the two blockers trying to hit it downward and make a play. But St. Laurent made a play. There's now Leah Edmond up to serve for Flower Mound. And Rockwall was unable to corral that serve right there from Edmond. It is now 12-7. Once again, Edmond. And that one was just lost right there as well. A couple plays in a row now where the serve from Edmond was just lost, and another timeout called by Rockwall. After they scored on that, or after that first timeout, seems they may have been able to get some momentum going here, but these two most previous plays have been aces on the part of Edmond. Edmond is still just absolutely crushing this game right now. In terms of kills, in terms of serves, making a massive impact. And there's Coach Ferguson absolutely getting in all of his players' faces, trying to hype them up. And maybe they need it. Maybe that's what they needed. Somebody to get in their face, somebody to tell them that they need to step up. Let's see if it works. Edmond is going up to serve once again for Flower Mound. And that one from Edmond was just a bit too short. It hit the net on the way, so that point will go to Rockwall, 13-8 in favor of Flower Mound. I believe that 13-7 lead, by the way, was the largest lead of the game so far by about 6 points. Audrey St. Clair set to serve for Rockwall. A set for Edmond right up the middle once again. Was able to be corralled. And Cuppet was able to get a great shot and great effort as well from Edmond. But Flower Mound was unable to stop that one from Cuppet. Great play from Kate Cuppet. It is now 13-9. St. Clair once again. Set up for Hope Erdman. And now it's back to Ryan Anderson, but it just went out. It's now 14-9. Set to serve now is Shar Young for Flower Mound. And now in Rockwall, set for Anderson. And it was just batted down right beside the right blocker, the middle blocker, excuse me. It is now 14-10. Set to serve for Rockwall is number 15, Olivia Clayton. And great play, but they called net on Rockwall, so Clayton was able to serve the ball over the net. And the reception from Flower Mound did not go up in the air. It rather just went right over the net, right back to Rockwall. But unfortunately, a net was called as they tried to push that one down. It is now 15-10. Set for Anderson. Out of bounds. 16-10. Set to serve now for Flower Mound is St. Laurent. Set up for Emily Kinn, a quick one, but they were not able to get it. And now a little fight around the net. And there is a kill, a quick one from Hope Erdman. 17-10. St. Laurent once again. A set for Cuppet, walked by Hayden Curtis. It is now 18-10. St. Laurent again. And it seems there's a bit of miscommunication on the back line from Rockwall on that reception on that serve. Another point for St. Laurent. Some quick adjustments on the part of Rockwall before this one. And a set for Aliyah Wilson. Then she was able to get that one over the top of the right blocker. It's now 19-11. Audrey St. Clair set, excuse me, Ashton Worth is set to serve this one. The first time, I believe, in a little while that they served, Rockwall has. And unfortunately, that one was hit right into the net. It is now 20-11. Number 8, Nala Hurst, is set to serve for Flower Mound. Set for Ken, right over the middle, received. And now set for Edmond, also received. Wilson dumps it, but was blocked immediately by Hayden Curtis. 21-11. Tied for the largest lead of the game. 10-point lead for Flower Mound. Once again, Nala Hurst. Set for Wilson, a little bit too high. And now another one for Edmond, a dump. And there was a foul called. And another point for Flower Mound, which makes this 11-point lead the largest of the game so far. Hurst once again. Set for Wilson. It was received by Flower Mound, and Edmond was not able to get there, so he just dumped it over the top. And there was an attempted quick set to Ken, but unfortunately it was just a little bit too far, and it was blocked by Caitlin Axton right there, right in the middle. Another point for Flower Mound, 23-11. Hurst once again. Edgington attempted to corral the reception and just dump it right over the top. But Axton, once again, just making her presence be known, just put her hands up in preparation just in case Edgington dumped it. And that's what Edgington decided to do, and it was blocked immediately, and it went all the way down. It is now game point, 24-11. For Wilson, blocked. And they are saying that Flower Mound blocked it out of bounds. Therefore, it is Rockwall's point. It is now 24-12, set to serve this one is number 37, Presley St. Clair. Set for Edmond. A faraway spike there, but now it is set for Zaylee High, who is blocked immediately by Hayden Curtis. And that is game for the first set. Flower Mound wins the first set, 25-12. Some notes from that first set there. Flower Mound's Aaliyah Edmond really took over during that first half of the set. Really just playing her tail off, and man, I believe she had about 6 of the first 9 points for Flower Mound. Just absolutely crushing it right there, right at the beginning. But then as time went on, Rockwall was able to catch back up and make it a more competitive game. But then somewhere along the way, there have been some miscommunication, and ultimately, if you're not a cohesive unit at some portion during the game, then you're going to fall apart just a little bit. And they allowed a few points, but whenever they were able to collect themselves again, it was a bit too late for them to try to corral. And that front line for Flower Mound, Hayden Curtis and Caitlin Axton, along with Aaliyah Edmond and Gelly St. Laurent as the outside hitters. As the outside hitter and opposite hitter in St. Laurent's case. Just absolutely making a name for themselves right here. 25-12, once again in this first set. Rockwall attempting to make some adjustments here as they switch sides. And before we get back to this game, we got more commercials for y'all. I know everybody loves commercials, I like to say. But either way, we'll be right back in about a minute for the second set of Rockwall Yellow Jackets versus the Flower Mound Jaguars. The Battle of the Rock here at the 9th grade campus in Rockwall, Texas. My name is Trevor Webb. We'll be right back.
Investing in you and our community is what sets Alliance Bank apart. We are community banking. That's why you can find us at nearly every event volunteering, sponsoring, and donating. Alliance Bank has been serving Rockwall County for over 16 years, and with your help, we have grown into the go-to bank for our community. Time to start a new business, time to expand your business, ready for a new home or a like new home, we will be there because that's who we are. Alliance Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We are CallMet. We make steel landscaping products that are perfectly flexible, perfectly durable, so you can make your yard perfectly you. CallMet, defined by steel.
Many of you know that Rest Haven has been a part of this community for over 50 years. Dwayne and Ann Kane founded this business in order to take care of the families in the community. I've taken on that.
And welcome back to the Rockwall Yellow Jackets versus the Flower Mound Jaguars here at the Battle of the Rock here at the 9th grade campus of Rockwall High School. My name is Trevor Webb, and if you're just tuning in, Flower Mound took the first set 25-12. Great efforts there on the part of Aaliyah Edmond, number 10, the 6-foot sophomore for Flower Mound. I believe she scored the first 6 points out of 9 in the first set there. Serving for Flower Mound is number 2, Curtis. And Edmond, her kill was received. Now it's Anderson, hers was received. Just a back and forth right now. And St. Laurent, she was able to get her spike right through the middle of the blockers for Rockwall. It is now 1-0 for Flower Mound. Curtis back to serve again. Let's see if the front of the Rockwall Yellow Jackets can get going during this game, during this set, excuse me. They had a little bit of a struggle at first beforehand, but now we may be able to see them back to their top form as they were in the first 2 games of this tournament. Back to Anderson. A bit too far. 2-0 for Flower Mound. Curtis once again serving. The 6-foot junior. Seems someone is tying their shoes real quick. Remember, loop-de-loop and pull, then your shoes are looking cool. And we're back. I wonder if Edmond heard my song. Curtis with the serve. Set up for Anderson. Blocked. Got it right back again. Anderson again. Served. Received. And Edgerton attempted to dump it over the top, and she got it. She attempted that one the first game, but was blocked by Caitlin Axton, number 14 for Flower Mound. And she attempted it again, and this time she was just able to get it right over the top. It is now 2-1, with Audrey St. Clair set to serve this one. It seems Edmond's shoe is causing her problems right now. But we're back to the game. Receive from Flower Mound, set up for Edmond. Too far. It is tied at 2 between Rockwall and Flower Mound. St. Clair once again set up to serve. And this one hit the top of the net and just was unable to go over. 3-2 in favor of Flower Mound. Edmond set to serve this one. And a great serve by Edmond. A little bit fumbled by Rockwall, was able to go over to the top. And is now set for Anderson on the opposite side. A great reception from Flower Mound. And this time, it'll be Cuppet hitting it over the top. Curtis attempted to set that one up for her teammates, but set it just a little bit too high. It is tied at 3. And Olivia Clayton is set to serve this one. Set up. Oh, it was just dumped right over the top by the setter for Flower Mound. Anderson attempted but was blocked. And now Cuppet, partially blocked, was able to be received by Flower Mound. And a spike from Hope Erdmond of Flower Mound was able to get over the top of the 2 blockers for Rockwall. It is now 4-3. Set to serve this one is Shar Young, the libero, number 1 for Flower Mound. Cuppet attempted that one right over the top of the blockers, was able to get it. St. Laurent just dumps it right over the top of the blockers once again. 5-3 in favor of Flower Mound. Young once again set to serve this one. A great serve, but was received. And a quick set for Emily Kinn. And unfortunately, it just went out of bounds. So it is 6-3 in favor of Flower Mound. Young once again. And that one was floated just a little bit too soft. Another point for the Yellow Jackets, 6-4. Anderson comes off the court in favor of Brady Weideman. And speaking of Brady Weideman, she is set to serve. The 5'6" senior. Set for St. Laurent. And a great spike from St. Laurent. Just a perfect placement right at the back corner. And it caught the line. Great play from St. Laurent. It is now 7-4. St. Laurent is set to serve this one. Set for Cuppet, blocked. Another point for Flower Mound. That was once again the combination of number 2, Hayden Curtis, and number 14, Kaylin Axton for Flower Mound. St. Laurent serving this one once again. Out of bounds, 8-5. Some adjustments are being made for Rockwall. Cuppet and Audrey St. Clair coming off for Presley St. Clair. And Ainsley, wait, excuse me. I believe that's Zaylee High, excuse me. St. Clair serves it. And it was set up for number 6, Hope Erdman, and she was able just to catch the line. It is now 9-5. Here once again at the Battle of the Rock. It is Flower Mound versus the Rockwall Yellow Jackets. My name is Trevor Webb. It's a great game, some great games here today on both parts, the Flower Mound and the Yellow Jackets. Zaylee High spikes it right over the top, and she was able to get through the blockers that time. Powerful spike enables the Yellow Jackets to go up to 6 versus Flower Mound's 9 points. Set to serve this one is number 16, Emily Kinn. Set for Edmond, received, set up for High. Another reception. Edmond, received. And it was just right over the top. The blockers are fighting, and it's just a block fest right up the middle. High once again, able to get that one. There's a great battle there right in the middle between the middle blockers. That was Rain Fricks in the middle for Rockwall. Ken once again serving. Set for Edmond, and just a great spike. Nothing you can do about that one. 10-7 for Flower Mound. Caitlin Axton is set to serve for Flower Mound. Set for High, blocked. Set again for High, dumped. Received well by Flower Mound, dumped by Edmond. And they called Edgington over the line in an attempt to save a dying ball. It is now 11-7 in favor of Flower Mound. Axton once again. Set up for High on the far left side, and a great set and a great spike from High. It is now 11-8. Edgington is set to serve this one. A great set from Edgington on the previous play to High. We're in about a similar position as we were in the previous game. Excuse me, the previous set, as Edgerton serves it. Edmond, partially blocked, but was able to get it through. 12-8. Hayden Curtis for Flower Mound, set to serve. Set for Anderson on the far side. Partially blocked, was able to be received. And Edmond was set up on the far side and hit it on the opposite side and was able to get that one to fall. 13-8. Curtis set up to serve once again. Some great sets on the part of Flower Mound to get up their hitters, Edmond and St. Laurent. That serve from Curtis was too low. It hit the net, therefore it is now 13-9. Zawi High comes off the court. Kate Cuppett is now back on. And Audrey St. Clair is set to serve this one. Set for Edmond, just dumped right over the top. Very smart volleyball there from Aaliyah Edmond. Just dumped it in a spot where nobody was. 14-9. Edmond set to serve this one. And a great serve from Edmond caused a fumble on the side of Rockwall and is now 15-9. And that serve from Edmond that time was a little bit too hard and went over the back out of bounds line as 15-10. This time, Olivia Clayton, the libero, is set to serve this one. Emily Ken is now back on the court as well. That one set for St. Laurent, went over the back line once again, and it is 15-11. Clayton again, once again, serving this one. That one was set just a little bit too hard, and it had to be hit over by Flower Mound. Set up for Anderson, just able to be corralled. Once again, Anderson, but that one was just touched, and Anderson was able to get that one to fall. And instead of a hard spike like she usually does, she just floated it right over the top and was able to get that one. 15-12. Set for Edmond in the back line, and it just catches the corner. A lot of great spots here from both Edmond and St. Laurent. It is now 16-12. And Shar Young, the libero for Flower Mound, is serving this one now. Set for Anderson, just over the back line. And there's a debate here on whether a Flower Mound defender touched it. No indication yet. And they're giving this one to Flower Mound. They're saying they did not touch it. 17-12. Young once again. Set for Kate Cuppett. And she attempted to float that one right over the top of the defenders, but it was hit just a little bit too soft. 18-12. Young set to serve. Some substitutions first, however. Aliyah Wilson, number 7, coming in for Kate Cuppett, number 2. Set for Anderson. Great effort on the part of Flower Mound to recover. Great effort from Audrey St. Clair in the back line, and Ken attempted but was blocked. Anderson again was blocked. Set for Flower Mound. And Erdman was able to get that one toward the back line. 19-12. A great volley there Some great battles right up there, right in the middle. Char Young serving once again. Timeout for Rockwall. So Flower Mound only needs 6 more points to take the entire match. Coach Ferguson attempting to coach his team up. Some great defense is being played by both teams. But I have to give some credit to Caitlin Axton and Hayden Curtis, the setter and the middle blocker for Flower Mound. They both have been playing amazing defense as the primary blockers for this Flower Mound defense. Many times Rockwall has been trying to kill the ball, but they've been able to time it very, very well and have that ball just kind of float right into the back line, and they're able to set up a play for them to kill it right on the back line of the Rockwall's defense. Anderson was set, and that one they got one. They finally got one to go there. 19-13 now. Anderson was able to get that one right before the blockers for Flower Mound was able to come up and get him. Brady Weideman is now set to serve this one. A little bit too far for Weideman. It is 20-13. St. Laurent is serving here. Set for Wilson, but somewhat mistimed it, and it hit the net. I think there's a contest, though, about if they touch the net, they as in Flower Mound, and it seems there's no contest. Some substitutes here. It is now 21-13. And on the court now is number 22, Harper Bennett, the sophomore, 6 feet tall, the setter now. Wilson was able to get it over, but was blocked. And Erdman was received. Wilson was able to get that one over the top. A little shaky, but Wilson was ultimately able to get that ball over the net and make it touch the ground. And Wilson and St. Clair are now coming out. That was Audrey St. Clair. And now Presley St. Clair is in the game. And a great play from Harper Bennett, who blocked the initial shot from Hayden Curtis. Try to get it just over the net, just tap it over, but was blocked, and Curtis then hit it out of bounds. It is now 21-15. Presley St. Clair serving. And it was nearly the same result there, almost a block resulting in a point there. And Flower Mound just quick sets. And Zaylee High hit that one over the top and hit it just out of bounds on the opposite side. 22-15. Set to serve now is Nala Hurst, a 5'8" sophomore for Flower Mound. Set for Zaylee High, was able to get that one, was partially blocked. Then Edmond was able to crash that one into the Rockwall blockers, and it hit the top of their hands, so it floated right into out of bounds, and it was a point for Flower Mound. 23-15, and another timeout was called for Rockwall. And while they are talking this over in the timeouts, we're going to go to commercials once again. We'll be right back. Once again, Flower Mound versus Rockwall High School at the Rockwall 9th grade campus. We'll be right back. And we are back. Quick commercial break. I just wanted you to see about 10 seconds of whatever we had. And Nala Hurst with the serve. Set for high, was able to get over the top, but was received. And then Edmond was hit with a hard block from Emily Ken. A great block from Emily Ken. As soon as Edmond hit it, it careened right into her hands and it went straight downward. Absolutely textbook from Emily Ken, who is now serving the ball for Rockwall. Set for Edmond again to get redemption, and it worked. It is now 24-16 for Flower Mound. It is a game point. And set to serve for Flower Mound. And an attempt to win here is Caitlin Axton. And that one was hit over the top by Harper Bennett. And that was quickly set for Edmond, who was able to kill that one right toward the back line. And that is the end of the match. Flower Mound took this one 2-0. The first set they won 25-12. The second 25-16. A great game, a game of frontline play. Edmond had a absolutely fantastic match. There's a lot of great things and a lot of things to like. St. Laurent had a great game. Axton, Curtis. On the part of Rockwall, Wilson, whenever she came in, she had a big impact. Emily Ken had a great highlight with that block there at the end on Edmond. And Ainsley Edgington, as always, was able to set up good shots. Unfortunately, during this game, it was just really hard to get over that front line of Flower Mound. All credit to them. They were able to play an amazing game. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Trevor Webb. Excuse me, we are planning on doing a quick interview with Coach Ferguson. So we will be right back, and we will go ahead and have Coach Ferguson on camera. And I believe our very own Chris Curtis will be on the mic with him. We'll be right back.
Investing in you and our community is what sets Alliance Bank apart. We are community banking. That's why you can find us at nearly every event volunteering, sponsoring, and donating. Alliance Bank has been serving Rockwall County for over 16 years, and with your help, we have grown into the go-to bank for our community. Time to start a new business, time to expand your business, ready for a new home or a like new home, we will be there because that's who we are. Alliance Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, Chris Curtis here with the Rockwall ISD Sports Network. I'm joined by the head coach of your Rockwall Lady Jackets, Travis Ferguson. Travis, first of all, 2 wins, 1 loss on the day today. So how do you think your team did today?
I mean, it was an up and down day. We're a team that's got to rely on defense and ball control, and when we're defending and controlling the ball, we look pretty good. And when we're not, then we're scrambling, and it's a struggle against a team as capable as Flower Mound.
Yeah, it's still early in the season. So talk a little bit about what you like to see more from your team here starting tomorrow.
No, I think that our spirit and our fight is good. It's consistent. I think that we need to walk onto the court with a little bit more confidence, which is tough because we're really young. We got a lot of inexperience out there. And I think as the year goes along, the confidence is going to get there. And, I mean, really for us at this point in the season, we just got to keep going out there and getting after it and getting after it and getting after it, and things will start falling our way.
Well, it's only August, Coach. The more matches you play, the better you can get going forward. So, Coach, I appreciate it. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
For sure. Thanks Chris.
Coach.
Absolutely.